Hey Kiara, it's Amy. I'm gonna try and do this via a small whiteboard here in my house. Hopefully this works. Seems to be the best way to explain these problems being so far away. So let me know if this was a poor method. The problems, I'm gonna kind of jump around. The first one I'm gonna do is the problem that states a square has sides of length w plus 5. So I've drawn the square here. We know if it's a square, all sides are congruent, so all sides are going to be w plus 5. It says if a rectangle with length w plus 2 and width w minus 3 is removed from the interior of the square, which of the following is the remaining area of the square? So what's happening is this rectangle is inside the square. It fits inside. So we want to know what the remaining area is, the shaded region. If I find the area of the square and subtract out the area of the rectangle, I can find that remaining area. We know the area of a square is length times width. Area of a rectangle is the same thing. So literally all we're going to do is find the area of the rectangle and the square, and we're going to subtract them. So I'm going to take the length and the width, which are the same, they're both w plus 5, and multiply them together. W plus 5 times w plus 5. Let's find the area of the square first. If I were to FOIL this out and distribute w times w squared, 5 times w, 5w, w times 5, 5w, and then 5 times 5, 25. That's the FOIL method. We multiplied the first terms, the inside, the outside, and the last two. I can combine my two like terms, and I get w squared plus 10w plus 25. That's the area of the square only. So I just found the area of the square. W squared plus 10w plus 25. Now, I need to find the area of the rectangle because I'm going to subtract it from the area of the square. So I'm going to now do the rectangle over here. Length times width, so w plus 2 times w minus 3. Same thing, you're going to FOIL it out. Multiply the first two terms, the outside, the inside, and the last. So I'm going to get w squared plus 2w minus 3w minus 6. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. This is not the best situation here. So I FOILed it. W squared plus 2w minus 3w minus 6. I combine my two like terms and I get w squared minus w, 1w, minus 6. So I have w squared minus w minus 6. Let's recap. This is the area of the square, and this is the area of the rectangle. I need to subtract the rectangle area from the square area. So if you need to, you can pause the video and copy this down, but I'm going to have to erase it right now and kind of recopy because I'm running out of room. Okay, poor setup here. So we have this square. This is the area of it down here. We have this rectangle. We want to find what the area of this shaded region is when I subtract the rectangle out. So I'm going to take the area of the square and subtract the area of the rectangle. So I have w2 plus 10w plus 25. And I'm subtracting, this is a very important step, I'm subtracting this entire thing, the entire area of the rectangle. So I'm going to put this whole thing in parentheses. minus w squared minus w minus 6. I'm actually going to erase what's at the bottom now. And we're going to just combine like terms. Before I combine like terms, this -1 in front of this entire parentheses needs to be distributed. So all the signs change. I'm going to rewrite what's over here. W squared plus 10w plus 25. These all change signs, so it's going to be minus w squared plus w plus 6. Now I combine like terms. My w squareds, they cancel out. 10w and w is 11w, and then 25 and 6 is 31. So the answer choice that you should select is letter H for that problem. If I'm going too fast, you can, of course, pause the video anytime and copy things down or do whatever you need. This is the first video, and this is one of the problems. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. Let me see. I'm going to save it.